Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about female attraction with my experience, what I noticed and all that. And then I'm going to talk about pretty much the polarity, you guys. So like we're complete opposites. So it's like the north and south, the yin and yang situation, and some things that you guys need to know and understand, like the psychology, the logic behind it. So enough being said, let's just go ahead and get started with it. So with me, I'm going to talk about my personal experience because I'm pretty sure that's what you guys are wanting to know right away. So with me and nofap and semen retention, pretty much longer on my streaks. So I talk about pretty much your seed being this energy, this life force a lot. And this is what I'm noticing. So with this life force, this energy, I get really pumped up, focus and all that. Weird part is that I get sharper. So what I mean by that is like I can think quicker. I can notice small little details here and there on my sides. I'm like, hey, I just saw that. But like, let's say I had brain fog and I was like on a pretty low streak or whatever. I still had brain fog. I wouldn't be thinking that fast, that quickly, and I wouldn't notice small little details here and there. So with my experience, see, because like when I first started off with nofap and semen retention, I was trying to pay attention to all the girls and all that, looking at if they noticed me and shit like that, looking, and I would like kind of like stare at them, just be like, okay, is this chick looking at me or not? Anyways, so I was at the gym one day, and this was like back when I first started. I was just looking around, seeing who would look at me and shit like that. And see, I think it's part of a psychology thing too, is just because like this is with my experience, because I mean I wanted to see if it worked and all that. Anyways, see, you're looking at other people and looking at their eyes and shit like that, because that's what all these guys on YouTube talk about. Anyways, so I was looking around, then I saw this girl looking at me, and I stayed looking back at her. And I was like, okay, well, you know what, we made eye contact for a little bit, and see, I was doing like streaks and all that. So I'm like, okay, well, see, the thing with semen retention, I had that energy, that life force within me, but it also helped me with my confidence and all that. So I won't deny that it did really help me, benefit me on that. But I think it was also part of the psychology thing, because you think there's an attraction thing, but see, most people, we don't go out there just looking for signs and looking around. There's always people constantly looking at us, and I'll tell you a reason why I'm talking about this. But anyways, back to my story. So I was looking at her and she was looking back at me, and I don't know, like I can tell like she was interested, and I was like, okay. So I went to go do some other exercise, and I was doing the on the bench or whatever. She comes by to the next to me, and there's nobody obviously working out there, and she's like, she points at it, and then I take my headphones off. I'm like, she's like, is anybody using this? But not knowing what I know now, she was pretty much interested, trying to like play it kind of smart, because see, that's the way how girls are, is they'll be indirect, they'll ask you for something and you won't even notice it, because like it's just the way how they are. They don't like rejection. So you got to understand the psychology of it. But anyways, see, the thing is, I was learning about semen retention and nofap, and I was trying to look for results and see if it's true and all that. So in my experience, that I did notice it. But see, the thing is, you would have to do it when, see, because like a lot of these guys, they talk about doing it when you're on semen retention, but you also have to notice when you're not on semen retention. You have to do a comparison side by side, always be looking out, and you have to do this from personal experience. I'm to the point in my life where I'm just focusing on me. I don't go out there looking around anymore, because you know what, I realize I'm the prize. If these girls really want to come to me and all that, they will, if they're interested. If not, you know what, I'm not going to go ahead and chase them. I will pursue them if given the chance, but I ain't going to go out there and just go straight after it. Anyways, my point being, so this is another example. This was, okay, so give you guys a timeline effect. That was probably about a year and a half ago, 2 years, when I started semen retention, nofap. And then now that I've been getting more and more fit, changing my physique quite a bit, guys. So this is with my buddy. I was working out at the gym with him, and we were working out, and there's some chicks there, and he's like, hey bro, didn't you see that chick check you out? I was like, what chick? See, because like how I said, I'm just focusing on me. I'm the freaking prize. So you know what, it is what it is. I'm just focusing on me at the gym. So that being said, he ended up catching somebody else checking me out, because I'm not good with this stuff. And see, so that's one example. Another one is this, see, because like a lot of these happen at the gym, and I don't know why. And I don't pay attention because I'm focusing on my workout. I'm determined to get big and get more attractive, because if you get more attractive, that's gonna be, think about it like this, because obviously majority of my viewers are gonna be guys. So I mean, think about it like this logically. If there's a hot chick over there, of course you're going to be attracted to her. You're going to be checking her out and all that. I mean, be honest, realistic with yourself. Don't deny it or anything. So if you're the hot chick, so like let's say if you become the hot dude, of course all these chicks are going to check you out. You have to be realistic and think about it. You're not going to pull any chicks if you're looking like a slob and all that. Anyways, my point being, back to semen retention and all that, is you're pretty much searching for the answers that you want, so you're aware of it, is what I'm trying to say. And then another example of getting fitter and all that, so I was working out in the morning, because I started this new job, and this was probably about 2-3 months ago. No, like about two or a month ago, not 3, but it was pretty recent. Anyways, point being is I was working out in the morning, saw my coworker, because he's like always telling me, he's like, how come I didn't see you at the gym today? I was like, finally I was gonna show up one of these days, because I hate going in the morning. And I showed up and started working out, and then later on at work, he's like, hey, didn't you see that chick that was checking you out? I was like, which one? He's like, the one in black leggings or whatever. I was like, oh, I think I knew which one he was talking about, but I wasn't too for sure. But anyways, see, when you become more attractive and like that, girls are gonna obviously pay attention to you. So what I'm trying to say is, like, I mean, obviously you're looking at this video because you think that semen retention and all this is gonna make you, like, all the girls come to you and all that. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not like that, guys. You have to, obviously it does help somewhat, because you're more aware, you're more sharp, you're paying attention and all that. But see, the thing is, you're also looking for it, because psychologically you're like, oh, if all these other guys on YouTube are saying, hey, these chicks are going to check me out with semen retention, pretty much that's just saying to your mind psychologically, deep down in your subconscious, that hey, I better pay attention, because you know what, these chicks are going to check me out. When that's the actual reason. There's always chicks checking you out. I mean, just look at it like this. If you're walking through town or whatever, I mean, sorry for the video being so long, guys, but I'm just trying to make a really good point here. So you're just going through town or whatever, and right away you look at somebody, you're like, oh, they're cute, they're pretty, they're kind of big, whatever it may be. So you automatically identify them. You're like, oh, that person's a bit scary looking, or they're a bit odd looking, whatever it may be. You identify them like that instantly, subconsciously, whatever. You're like, is this person friendly? Are they shy? Or whatever it may be. So you're always constantly checking people out. So you have to make yourself aware of it. And that's what some of these videos do, is they make you aware of it. And you start looking around, you're like, okay, I see this person looking at me. Does that mean my semen retention is working? Which sometimes it does, but with me, in my case, it just boosts my sharpness up, and I pay attention for all that. But anyways, guys, I don't want to take so much of your time. I'm sorry for the video being so long. If you guys haven't checked out my other videos, go ahead and do it. Make sure you guys drop me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. But I hope this gave you some guidance and all that. If it didn't, I will try making another video trying to explain it better. But pretty much, it's not semen retention, it's more of your physique. So build your physique up, and you'll notice girls checking you out. On top of that, you just have to learn how to look around and check people out. Me, I'm to the point where, you know what, I'm the prize. If they're really interested, they'll come to me. If not, it is what it is. But make sure you guys keep on leveling up. Take care, guys.